All right, everybody, it's Super Bowl Eve. The New England Patriots versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Most people are saying the Patriots are going to win. Blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Patriots go and get another Super Bowl. I don't think so. And I know a lot of people who know me are sitting there saying that's because you hate the Patriots. I'm like, no. I just think the Philadelphia Eagles are a deep team, especially if you consider how many injuries they've had over the course of the year. You go into the Super Bowl with a backup quarterback, linebackers have been hurt, cornerbacks have been hurt throughout the year. So you got to give credit to the Philadelphia Eagles for being deep, and for Doug Peterson's coaching staff for getting players, for building players in their system. And hey, next man up. I give him credit. So I think it's not going to be a walkthrough for the Patriots. I really don't think that. And the Patriots are a deep team as well. They lost Julian Edelman before the year even started. Still made the Super Bowl. Gronk, he was knocked out in the Jacksonville game. They still won that game. And I'm not going to lie, I was impressed with that, especially with Gronk being out, because he's such a mismatch for any defense on the planet. And can I just get on the soapbox for a minute, because the media, they frustrate me sometimes, because they make this whole big deal about, is Gronk going to play? How are they going to be without Gronk? Like, stop it. Everybody knows that Gronk is playing. Gronk knows it. The doctors know it. They're probably like, what concussion protocols? He wasn't concussion protocols. He passed it after the game. He passed it on Monday. It just frustrates me. Like, Gronk is playing. I hadn't even looked at the injury report, because I know he's going to play. But let's get to it. The keys for a victory. If you're the Eagles, you gotta establish the run with your three great running backs, LeGarrette Blount, Corey Coleman, and Jay Ajayi. You gotta keep them in the mix. You can't get away from them. Give them good touches. Slow the game down. Keep Tom Brady on the sidelines. Excuse me. Keep him on the sidelines as much as you can, because if it turns into a shootout, I don't know if you want to do that with Nick Foles and going against Tom Brady. But I will say this though, Nick Foles is very good at play action pass. So if you can get the run game going and keep the Patriots defense like guessing and honest, Nick Foles can do work. He can do work. But if you got to line up in a shotgun or whatever and just expecting to throw for 400 yards and 5 touches, I'm not saying it's impossible. There's a chance. I just wouldn't bet my life on it. So I think that's the game plan. Use your receivers. Alshon Jeffrey had a great NFC Championship game. Hopefully Torrey Holt can stretch the defense, blow the top off the defense. Nelson Aguilar, keep him good, keep him getting mismatches in the slot. They have talent, and Zach Ertz. Everybody knows what Zach Ertz has done all year. I've had him on my fantasy team. He got me into the championship game. So Zach Ertz is a beast. So get him involved. And Doug Peterson is good at drawing up plays and having an offense suited for its players that they have. So I think that's what you do if you're the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, if you're the Patriots, man, I was sitting there a game plan around Gronk, because he's such a mismatch, and this is no disrespect to the Eagles linebackers, but I don't think they can cover him. Safeties, I don't think they can replicate what Eric Berry did in the first game of the year or earlier in the year, where he basically shut down Gronk. I don't believe that much. But maybe they can hold him. If they can hold him, that's good. But their short passing game, short pass to the running backs, that's how they beat you. Because if you can stop their run, they incorporate the short passing game, which is equivalent to a run. So if you can shut down Gronk and get pressure on Tom Brady, if you can get pressure on Tom Brady throughout the game for 4 quarters, then you have the recipe to beat the New England Patriots. But if you did like the Jacksonville Jaguars did, where in the first half, Tom Brady was under pressure, and in the second half, there wasn't as much pressure, and he had time, he'll find that open receiver. So the key is, try to contain as much as you can Gronk, but get pressure. I don't care if you have to come up with exotic blitzes. Do something to get Tom Brady on edge and on his heels and not feeling comfortable in that pocket. Hit him a couple of times and see how he reacts. Because if you look at it, that's what the Giants did both times they won. Both times they won, they got pressure on Tom Brady. So that's how you beat him. You got to give him pressure. And I'm saying being reckless where you blitz 98% of the time because Tom Brady's too good. He's going to find an outlet or something like that. So This be exotic. Try to get pressure when you can, and try not to let the man in front of you beat you, which sounds a lot easier than done. But that's what you got to do with the Patriots. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, a lot of people have been saying that Philadelphia needs a championship because they've been starving. And I mean, there are a lot of cities that have been starving. I would give Philadelphia a top 5. I mean, Atlanta, they've had some heartbreaks. New York, they've had some heartbreaks in terms of the New York Knicks and the Jets and so forth. The Giants, they've had a championship recently, so I guess you can kind of lump them in with all of New York, depending on where you're from. But I'd say Philadelphia's up there, and I hope they win because they deserve a championship, and they deserve it because they've had so many injuries and they still overcame them to make it to the Super Bowl. And I hope they do it. Because the fans, they're savages. And I like that. I like that about the Eagles. Savages. But anyway, that's my little critique of the game. Oh, prediction. Sorry about that. I'm going to go Eagles. 34-31. Yeah, I like that. 34-31 Eagles. Yep, sticking to it. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me who you think wins. Predict the score if you like. Leave comments. I'll try to answer everybody who leaves a comment. All right, thanks for watching. And as always, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Let It Rip Sports Show. I'm out. Fly, Eagles, fly, please. Please fly. Please fly.